everyone, welcome. My name is Adam and this is HACKNET. So we're playing HACKNET, and we're not actually going to play the game today. I just want to show you a really cool tip. If you want to really give your user interface in this game something new, something refreshing, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, a little disclaimer: if you're not proficient at code typing or typing the codes, you know, the commands, and you're used to using a graphical interface, then I advise you not to try this, because you might mess it up, to be honest. And it's irreversible, so you have to literally start a new game if you mess it up. So I'm actually going to use my game on this, because I've done it before, and this is what it looks like. Boom. When you do it, you get like the Matrix look. Honestly, it's amazing. That I recently found out about this. As you know, HACKNET, it's a Linux-inspired game where everything's done by commands, but there is a graphical interface here, and it's very basic, and it is easier than typing in a command just to click a button. But if you're a hardcore Linux user, and you're like, I don't want a graphics, mate, I don't need a graphical interface, I got everything by command, and I can do everything by command. Well, there is a way to return this game back to that state. You can hack HACKNET. Guys, how cool is that? But not only that, you can actually change the layouts and the way this looks within the game as well. And you can have it going from something, you know, like this to something else, changing color and layout. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that safely in this video now. So first off, what you want to remember is that whatever you do, it's permanent, okay? And the only way you can reverse it is by going through the steps again to change it back to this state. You can't just load up a new save file, because as soon as you reboot your terminal within the game, everything's going to change. So first off, what we need to do is we need to do a little bit of due diligence, okay? So basically, connect into your terminal, your PC, and go to view file system. Okay, you can either do that through the graphic interface or, you know, through the logs, and go to your sys file, so sys, and this file here, xserver sys, that file. I mean, all these actually do things within the game. They're not just things here with file names, with names on them. They're not just random entries. They are actual important things. So this system, it's a system file. This is truly your terminal's system file. If I was to delete this, I would no longer have this graphical interface. Okay, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to rename this file. Okay, so mv and then the system file name, I believe, so xserver.sys, and then we need to type in what we want to change it to xserver .sys, and we're going to call this one .old, okay, and that replaces that to that. So now we haven't actually got an xserver system thing. So before we disconnect from that, I want to go into one of my other nodes here. Now, you have to do a few missions in order to get to some ones that you like, because everyone's got one of these xserver system files, okay, and they're all going to be different. So if we go to P. Anderson's bedroom PC and we go into his file system and we see this here, right? If we copy that file, so if I go to scp xserver and copy that to my home folder, now that's copying remotely to my local folder. So if I now go to test PC and in file system, it should actually be here. There it is. So now I have still got an xserver system. So now if I actually type in reboot, but before we do that, just out of safety, I want to get a few things first. So first off, I need my IP address. Okay, very important. So and I've created a game file just for this, so I don't actually ruin my original game. So 88 35 7 235. That's mine. And then what we want to do is grab somebody else's. So shall we use Viper battle stations? Yeah, he seems pretty cool. So 251321826. So that's his IP address. So I'll just put Viper and I'll put me on that so I know whose is whose. So now we can reboot the whole system, and it actually will reboot your terminal. It'll reboot the game. It's pretty cool. When it comes back, it should come back to a graphical interface that I recognize, but it might look different because we've replaced it with somebody else's from a different place. Now, boot complete. It's going to come back, and now there you go. It looks different. Okay, let's go to Viper Battle Station. Let's tell you what, first off, we need to log into our system. So it's just coming up for a command list type help. So there we just connected in. So if we now go to delete this one, so it's rm x server system, and delete that file. Now we're going to go replace it with somebody else's. So who shall we go? Should we go for P. Anderson's bedroom? Or no, that's the one we've got. That was that one, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go for the Bitwise test PC. Should we have a look? And it has to be, obviously you've got to have admin rights, so you might have to hack into it. Let's copy this one. So scp x server sys, copy that. That file's now gone to our local computer, and we can double check it before we reboot the system. There we go. So now we're going to reboot, and it's going to look different again. Now the layout hasn't actually changed that much. It's really the color system that's changed on that one. So when it comes back again, it's going to have a different look. I think the more further you get into the game, the more they are likely to change. Purple this time. There we go. Just a different color by the looks of it. So let's log into our oh, it's got to load up the thing first. There we go. So now that we've done this a couple of times, you can see how easy it is to log into somebody's IP address. So we've got Viper's IP. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go and delete the system file off here. Okay, so rm x server, right? That's that deleted. And we're going to reboot the PC now. So my computer, right, it won't read this as a system file because it's got the .old at the end of it. All I have to do is rename this file without the old, and my configuration will come back. But I'm now going to reboot my terminal, and it should come back with an error that it cannot find a system file. The server file is no longer there. You know, this whole thing that it's running is actual like Linux based configuration. Obviously it's fake, it's for this game only. There we go, error, unable to load system file. Oh no, what do we do? Well, luckily what's going to happen is it's going to boot the game into a true Linux system. So now the boot is complete. When it comes in, it's only going to have, there we go, this, right? It's only got the command line available to me. So I need to know command lines to now be able to navigate through my game. So as you can see here, it's been unable to load the system file because it can't find it. I mean, to be honest, we've got it in there. We've just renamed the file. So what it's doing now is, there you go, it's defaulting to terminal mode. So now it's a true Linux command line system. I've never used one, so I'm going to find this very difficult. I can't actually see the corner of my screen. I've got books and that in the way. So, so first off, what we need to do is we need to connect. So we're connected to our PC at the moment. The help files, they still work. So if I used to type in help, that still comes up. That's great. So what we're going to do first off is we're going to connect to Viper's terminal, which is 251.32.180.26. And as you can see, the actual, what you call it, music is gone. It's truly now we're on a Linux system. So first off, we need to find a list of files. So ls brings up the list of the files, and we want to command it to go into the system file, and it should have done that. ls to bring up the list. There we go. So we're in the system file, and there's the list of files. So we are going to copy now the file for the X server. Okay, now honestly, you could play the game like this. The only issue comes when there is an actual mission and it requires the graphical user interface, like bit clicker or point bit or whatever it's called, where you have to smash that. That actually has got a graphical interface. I don't know how that would work on this, but you could actually play the game continually like this. You might run into a few problems, but whatever. There we go. Now we've copied his folder into our computer. We can now reboot our system. Now when you do it, it's going to do a countdown and it's going to fail. It won't reboot on the first time you do it. See, you have to do it twice for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the way it is, so we'll go with that. And then when it reboots, it's going to go through that whole process of rebooting again, but when it comes back, we're going to have a different graphical display. It most likely will be a color, you know, it won't be a complete different layout, but I do implore you to try this out. Every time you log into someone's computer, just check out their system file layout. See, there we go. This one is like this, okay? So we've tried Vipers. There's a Valence Communications here. I don't even know what that is. But we got PN, we've tried his, we've tried Vipers. We haven't tried Gmails. I'll tell you what, yeah, we're gonna hack into this one now. I haven't actually done the mission for this. Port hack it. Doesn't actually require any ports to bypass, so that's sweet. So let's have a look at the logs now. Command to go into the system file, and let's copy rm X server file. Oh, it's deleted it. Oops. I've just deleted it. Disconnect. I've just brought down their server. I mean, that's gonna be a burn, isn't it? Config text. Yeah, I don't know what to say here. Let's delete our logs. Do you know what? We haven't deleted any logs. Oh dear. Delete those logs. I don't know what the mission was for this bit here, but yeah, burn, disconnect. Right. Okay, so I can't even remember what I was doing for my own system now. Yeah. Okay, so basically that's how you change this graphical interface. Now, let's exit out of the game completely, and I want to show you something else. So something else I noticed when you go to the link to it and you go down to properties, you've got some things that aren't there that should be. So let's go down to the other short link I've got, properties. Here we are. You've got extra tabs here that I've never ever seen in any other link. So if I go down to other links that I've got for other things, as you can see, they don't have the options that this game has. Even if I do choose another game, the tabs do not exist anywhere. Okay, well look here, you've got terminal, colors, layout, font, and options. So you can actually edit how the game loads, which is pretty cool, I think. So look at this. You've got a lot of fonts here that you could use. We could have that one there. We'll have that one, in fact. The layout, okay? You can position things wherever you want. In other words, you're creating your own system here. Colors, look at this. How colors go. I like green. So we'll have, oh no, black. I want like it to look like the Matrix. So we're going to go with the text background is green. Okay. The screen background is black. The pop-up text is going to be blue, and the pop-up background is going to be an oldie like that system. Or do we want it like that? No, we'll have the oldie like that. Okay, so that's how we're going to have it look like. So when we go to terminal, you've got different things here. As you can see, I've already commanded things in here. But when we apply that and go back into the game, right, this is what's going to happen. It's pretty cool. So we're going to continue account test. So let's just continue real quick with the game, okay? So let's go to our emails and let's carry on with the game. So it's taken away that Valent. Oh no, it hasn't. Okay. So here, I think I've completed this. Yeah. So let's go to this one now. Where to? The education archives, entropy, test server. We have to break into that. Some proxy server info. That's running shells. And what does it want? It's to bypass the proxy server with using a few shells. Running on computers. You've already got admin 2. We don't need that. Don't need that. And we don't want to overload it. And that's it really, isn't it? We just need to hack in to the... Where is it? The test server, yes? Yes, the test server. It wants us to hack into the test server. Okay, so first off, we're going to lay some shells down on people's computers. I like the way the music just automatically picks up. We actually haven't got admin access to this, so let's get admin access to this first. Probe in. Let's use our cracker on that port, because we don't actually have to bypass any ports. We could have probably just used port hacker actually, and it would have bypassed them all. So we'll use port hack now for the rest. And get in. Now that we're in, boom, we're going to lay down a shell. That's that done now. Who else have we got? That one. Let's lay down a shell for that. 3 shells and Viper. That should be enough. There we go. 4 shells. Okay, so now we can run an attack on the test server. So first off, let's find out the security it's got by probing away. And it's got a proxy. Well, we can get rid of that proxy by overloading the system. Boom, it's gone. SS crack our way into that. 22. While that's waiting, we can port hack the rest. Boom as well. Oh, we have to open additional ports. Okay, port hack now. You have to open up the port first before you can do that. And there we go, we're in now. So let's scan its network. Scan complete. And we'll go to the logs and we will remove our logs because we were never there. We can disconnect and then go back and reply. Mission incomplete. What was we supposed to do? Bypass a few. Well, we done that. Running on computers you already got access to overload it. I almost forgot we're in trouble. I linked the internet. Well, I don't understand. We've done that, mate. We're in. We hacked in, mate. Are we supposed to bring back a file or something? I don't think so. He's not said that we have to, you know, bring back a file, to be honest. So, oh, download this file. Right, okay. There we go. Entropy. Download complete. Now we can go to delete our logs. Now it's worked. My bad. I thought we just had to hack in. There we go. Disconnect from that sucker, and we can go back. Confirmation that we've done it. And /bot news. We're gonna bring down its whole network. We're just gonna smash it in. Now this, guys, I've covered all this in like the first 2 or 3 videos that I've done, but I had a lot of trouble doing it because I just didn't know what I was doing. After a few goes, this is what I can do now. I mean, I could do it all by command probably if I wanted to. So let's get past that proxy by overloading it. Boom, 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 boom. It's gone. Then we can SS crack our way to heaven. Boom, and we can port hack our way in. And we are hacking away, nicking all the megabytes. That's that done. Run port hack. That's that done. Now we're in. Boom. There we go. So let's have a look at the files you've got. Boom. The message board. The bin file. System file. We're going to copy your system file, mate. Boom. We'll have that. That'll come up as -1 though when we go back. You've got nothing else in here. So the message board, we need to delete these. Do you know what? We're deleting the lot, mates. We're deleting the lot. See you later, alligator. Boom. And then we go delete our logs. The music just knows when to kick back into gear and pick it up again. I don't know if you can hear the music or not, but it's cool. So that's that. We're out of there. Back to our emails because we have confirmed we've done it, but he reckons we haven't. Dude, we were only supposed to bring down the server. We didn't bring down the server, guys. We just... Hey, what are we doing? Where's the Slashbot news? Let's get in, man. Let's... hang on. Exit. File system. Message board. Delete the config. So we want to remove config. Oh, what's going on? Caution, mate. Delete it. File not found. What? RM config. Delete. Oh, it's trying to snip us. So do not delete or rename it. Well, we're going to RM your config file first. Config underscore caution.txt. We're going to remove you, mate. So then we can remove the config file and it's gone. Bye bye. Then we're going to go to command log. We're going to, backup, CD backup. Message board, CD up. CD log. What's going on, man? I mean, CD back should get me into the... Just typing log, that's not a command. Command log should get me into the log, mate. I'll tell you what, let's bring up ls. Oh, I don't know, mate. Oh, of course, yeah, CD message board. That's why. No? MS. Mate, I don't know. Just use our hands. Go to the log. That was weird. Right, delete them files. Disconnect, and now he'll be happy because we brought down the system. Boom. Welcome. Then we've got to go to the assist server. We've got a password already, so we can go in. We can log in to that one. Where is it? Asset server. Test. Asset server. Oh, there we go. Log in. Right, we want to go into get the FT bounce. Copy that. FT. See, I've got that. We've already got the SS crack, and we're going to copy that as well. SCP X server. Copy that to our home file. That's number 2. Let's delete our logs now. Now, we're going to disconnect from this. We're going to go back home, and we should have like 3 system files in here, right? So first off, we're going to delete our system file. Okay. Then we're going to rename this one. So MV X server 1 to X server, oh dear, capitals, X server .sys, boom, and then reboot that PC again. It doesn't take this long, guys, to change the graphical interface, but I'm actually trying to change it to a very specific look, and I can't remember which mission I got the system file from. So I've just been now going through every mission and every system file to find the one that I want. Boot complete. It ain't that one. So delete the system file and rename MV X server 2 to X server. I wish that would autocomplete. X server sys. Boom. Reboot again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reboot. Reboot complete. Open up the terminal, and it hasn't changed a sausage. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to show you what mine looks like now after all this. So we're going to exit out of this, and we're going to log into my Mercury 77, and that's what it looks like, guys. Okay. That's what I'm running now, and that's what we're going to see in the future. I honestly don't remember where I got this one from now, but as you can see, I have played the game quite a lot. So it could be Jason's PowerBook Plus. It could be any one of these that we didn't visit in those previous missions, but just keep burning through. Every person you come across, grab their system file, okay? Save it. Rename it to their, so you can recognize them as well. Or have a list down of the names you've got, and then just every now and again just check them out and see what it is. But this is what this one looks like, and this is the one I'm using. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next sesh. Take care, everyone.